Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. Yesterday we went through the first part of the sentence. Okay, so we can finish it off inshallah. Okay, so to recap, قبل أيام. How do you read it? Read it. كثيرة
جدا.
كثيرة جدا. And translation?
A very long time. A very long time ago.
A very long time ago. Okay, now moving on to the next one. Okay, so if you look in here, we have the word kana. What do you have in here? Kana. What does kana do? Can you remember? We've done it in nahwa. It makes a sentence past tense. So for example, you have the word as-sanamu mashhurun. What does that mean? Not the famous idol. You did the same mistake yesterday.
Idol is famous.
The idol is famous. Now if you want to make it the past tense, what do you say? Kana as-sanamu. But then the khabar now becomes what? Mansoob. You understand? Okay. So you add kana at the beginning, and you put a fatha here. It comes kana sanamu mashhuran. The khabar becomes, what does it become? Mansoob. So kana does two things. It changes the meaning from present to past, and it makes the khabar into mansoob. Ar-rajulu mashhurun. What does that mean? The man is famous. How do you make this past tense? Kana ar-rajulu mashhuran. Good. And al-qaryatu mashhuratun jiddan. What does that mean? The village is very. Yes. So al-qaryatu mashhuratun jiddan. And the past tense will become. Yeah. Now you have kanatil qaryatu mashhuratan jiddan. What will happen now? When it's feminine, kana becomes what? Ka. So it originally becomes kanat. Like a normal verb. Fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alat. Kana, kanu, ka. Nat. But you can't say kanat al-qarya. So you change the kanat to not majrur. You just give it as kasra to make it easy pronunciation. So kanatil qaryatu mashhura. What does it become? Mashhuratan jiddan. Pardon me?
Jiddan is very.
Very. Jiddan is very. Yes, it came yesterday. Okay? Very. Got it? So this means what? The village is very famous. The village was very famous. You understand kana? Right. Now, in terms of tarkeeb, it doesn't become mubtada khabar. Normally, this would be what? This would have been mubtada, correct? But you don't call it mubtada anymore. You call it ism of kana. And the kana is called fi'lun naqis. What does fi'lun naqis mean in English? Auxiliary verb. What does that mean, auxiliary verb? Now, this verb does not show an actual action. It is there to give tense to the sentence. Like for example, the boy is happy. Correct? Now, is called an auxiliary verb. It doesn't show an action, is it? It is showing you tense. So in Arabic, you don't have it in normal mubtada khabar sentence, but when it's past tense, you have it. So you call it fi'lun naqis. So, kana ar-rajulu mashhuran. Tarkib is what? Ism of kana. This is what mubtada is now called ism of kana. And the khabar, you call it khabar of khabaru kana, muzaf alayhi, the khabar of kana. A verb does not show an action, it just shows tense. You following? How do you translate as-sanamu fil qaryati? The idol is in the village. Okay? Right. As-sanamu of these ones, what's the structure of this? As-sanamu is mubtada. Then fil qarya is jar majrur, and it's a jar majrur becomes the muta'alliq of thabitun, and thabitun and its muta'alliq become the khabar. That's the way you do tarkib of this. You've done this in nahwa already. Correct? When would you say the idol is in the village? Like, when would you give that? When would you say this? If you know about the idol, but you don't know where it is. You know the idol exists, but you don't know where it is. You say, as-sanamu, what's the news about the sanam? Fil qarya. If you know about the man, so where's the man? Well, if that's a question in your mind, or that's information you want to give, you say, ar-rajulu fil qaryati. Bayul asnami fil qaryati. The idol seller is in the village. Okay? What if you know about the village, but you don't know what is in the village?
As I have already sent a warning before.
Okay, for example, let's say there's a boy, al-walad. We know this boy, but you say, where's the boy? I don't know where he is. You say, al-waladu fil masjid. Al-waladu fil madrasa. We're going outside after madrasa finish, and we said, you want to say, you know about the madrasa, you don't know who's in the madrasa. So your focus is about the madrasa. Fil madrasa, so don't close the madrasa. Fil madrasati waladun. There is a boy in the masjid. So if you know about the masjid, the boy is in the masjid. If you don't know about the boy, but you know about the masjid, we say, there is a boy in the masjid. We know about the masjid, we don't know what is in the masjid. That's why you give information about what is in the masjid. Do you understand? So if you know about the person, you want to give the location. You put the mubtada and the khabar as a jar majroor. But if you know about the location, not about the thing in the location, you change the order around. So in these examples, fil qaryati rajulun, you know about the village, but you don't know who's in the village. You say fil qaryati rajulun, fil qaryati sanamun, fil qaryati ba'i'u asnamin. This is in an idle salah. There is an idle salah in the what? Qarya. Yeah, village. Do you understand? So when you don't know about the mubtada, you have to bring it at the end, and you bring that in the place first. Now this structure is different. The tarkib is different. What happens? Because obviously, these things become the mubtada. Because the jar majroor can't become the mubtada. That's a rule. So what will happen? You'll make call it mubtada'un, but akhara yu'akhiru ta'khiran means to what? So the mubtada and mu'akhar, the thing that has been delayed. So mubtada'un mu'akharun means the delayed mubtada, meaning the mubtada which has come later on in a sentence. So now these become what? These are all mubtada, but where are they? Delayed. So they are called mubtada'un mu'akharun. And then this part, all of these become what? Khabar, but it's been brought forth. Qaddama yuqaddimu taqdeeman, to bring forth. And muqaddam, the one that has been brought forth. So it becomes khabarun, muqaddamun, the khabar which has been brought forth. Do you understand? And in the same story will go again. Thabitun fil qarya, jar majrukum muta'alliq of the thabitun. And how you translate it? You have to add the word. What word do you have to add? There. So there is a man in the village. How do you translate this? Fil qaryati rajulun. There is a man in the village. Fil qaryati sanamun. There is an idol in the village. Fil qaryati ba'i'u asnamin. There is an idol salah in the village. What's the question?
Can you say in the village there is a man?
You can say in the village there is a man, but this song's better. This is a more general structure. But that's not incorrect, but it's not the best option. Okay? Understood? So how we translate this now? So kana means what? What is kana translated as? No, but in past tense. Was. Fi qaryatin. In a village. Who was there? So
famous man. Very, very famous man.
Yeah, so you say very, because you're emphasizing it, repeating it. Very famous man. What do you have to add in now? Because the khabar comes first, isn't it? You have to say there. You have to add in the word. There was there. So then you translate what? There. There's no word that means there. But you have to add it in because of what? Because of the structure. So there was, and then you have rajulun. So that's translated as what? A. So there was a very, very famous man in a village. Do you understand? So there was a very, very famous man in a village. This is what it is. So again, the structure is what? So there was a very, very famous man in a village. So fa'lu naqis. So kana is fa'lu naqis. But because the fi qarya cannot become the ism, can it? The same rules that apply to the mubtada apply to the ism as well. So this becomes a khabar muqaddam. So there, and this is where was it? In the qarya. And who was it? This. Rajulun mashhurun jiddan. So there was a very, very famous man in a village. And the previous sentence yesterday was what we said yesterday was, what was it becoming? The sentence before it, قَبْلَ أَيَّامٍ كَثِيرَةٍ جِدًّا. That becomes a zarf. So put all together, this is a zarf of this. This shows the time that this happened. So altogether, what was the whole translation now? A very, very long time ago, there was a very, very famous man in a village. You understand? So قَبْلَ أَيَّامٍ كَثِيرَةٍ. And then you have here جِدًّا. Missing جِدًّا. So a very, very long time ago, كَانَ فِي قَرْيَةٍ. And then we rajulun, because it's the ism of kana. There was a rajulun mashhurun مشهور جدا. Do you understand? So a very, very long time ago, there was a very, very famous man in a village. Understood? Any questions? سبحان الله بحمده سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك ونشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك.